Long before satellites and supercomputers revolutionized our understanding of the atmosphere, people relied on their own ingenuity and simple tools to predict the weather. They turned to the wisdom of the past, seeking patterns in the sky, the behavior of animals, and the changing of the seasons. The Farmers Almanac has been a trusted guide for generations, offering more than just weather forecasts. Its pages brim with gardening tips, astronomical data, and homespun wisdom passed down through the ages. It's a compendium of practical advice, folklore, and knowledge that connects us to the rhythms of nature. Its enduring appeal lies in tradition and the promise of long-range weather predictions, which spark both hope and conversation in communities across the country. Each year, it boldly attempts what modern meteorology rarely does, forecasting the seasons months in advance, offering a glimpse into the future that feels both daring and comforting. The Almanac connects us to a rich history of weather watching, reminding us that curiosity about the skies is timeless and universal, bridging generations and cultures. In a digital age, holding the Almanac feels special, a tangible ritual that encourages us to slow down, reflect, and thoughtfully consider the year ahead, away from screens and instant updates. People enjoy comparing its predictions with their own observations, sharing stories and memories, and following the unfolding narrative of the seasons as they change. It's less about pinpoint accuracy and more about providing a narrative for the year, a framework of expectations that helps us prepare, plan, and dream. The Almanac taps into our deep desire for understanding and a sense of control in the face of nature's unpredictability, offering reassurance and perspective. Weather shapes everything from our daily commutes to the success of harvests, and the Almanac offers a friendly, familiar voice suggesting what to expect, helping us feel a little more prepared. Its survival is rooted in our enduring curiosity about the natural world and our desire to engage with the forces that shape our lives. For many, it remains a cherished tradition and a lively topic of conversation as each new year approaches, bringing families and communities together in anticipation and wonder. As 2025 draws to a close, anticipation is building across the UK. The days are getting shorter, the air is crisp, and everyone is starting to wonder what the next year will bring. The question of what 2026's weather will bring is more relevant than ever, touching every part of our lives, from our daily routines to our long-term plans. Recent years of record heat waves, unexpected snowfalls, and severe flooding have left us anxious and uncertain about what's next. Each season seems to bring new surprises and challenges. The UK's famously changeable weather now feels more extreme and unpredictable, raising the stakes for everyone, whether you're a commuter, a farmer, or just planning a family outing. A mild winter can disrupt farming cycles and confuse local wildlife, making it harder for nature to keep its balance. On the other hand, a wild season brings chaos and risk, with storms, floods, and travel disruptions affecting communities across the country. Weather impacts our economy, travel, and daily life. So a year-long forecast naturally grabs attention as people look for any clue to help them plan ahead. The Farmers Almanac's 2025-2026 outlook is a major talking point, offering a narrative for the entire year and sparking debates in homes, workplaces, and online forums. Unlike official forecasts, which focus on days or weeks, the Almanac paints a picture for every season, giving us something to look forward to or worry about all year long. People want to know, will summer be good for holidays? Will we finally get that perfect beach weather? Or will rain spoil our plans again? Should we brace for storms? Or can we expect calmer days ahead? These are questions on everyone's mind. These predictions, right or wrong, help us prepare mentally and practically, prompting us to stock up on supplies or rethink our travel plans. Our interest is driven by a need for reassurance after unsettling weather, and by a desire to feel a bit more in control of the unpredictable. The forecast becomes a focal point for our hopes and anxieties, a topic that brings people together to share stories and advice. It sparks national conversation about how we'll navigate the year ahead, influencing everything from public policy to personal plans. In the UK, weather talk is never just small talk. It's a shared experience, a way we connect, cope, and look forward together. The Farmers Almanac's forecasting method is famously secretive, adding to its mystique. The formula, said to be developed in the 1800s, is locked away and combines several disciplines. It draws on climatology, studying long-term weather patterns and historical cycles. Solar science is another key, especially sunspot activity, which is believed to influence Earth's climate. The almanac also considers planetary and lunar positions, a nod to traditional, even astrological forecasting. This blend of science and tradition sets it apart from modern meteorology, which relies on real-time data and supercomputers. The almanac's approach is holistic and cyclical, focusing on broad seasonal trends rather than daily specifics. It's more art than science, offering a unique perspective on the year ahead. That's why its predictions are general themes, not precise forecasts. What does a mild or wild year mean for the UK? Mild weather brings gentle transitions, winters above freezing, less snow, and summers that are warm but not scorching. It's the kind of steady, predictable weather many Britons welcome. Wild weather, by contrast, means volatility. Storms, heavy snow, flooding, and heat waves. A wild winter could bring named storms and power cuts, while a wild summer might see flash floods and drought. These extremes test our infrastructure and resilience, making headlines for all the wrong reasons. A mild year feels calm and reliable. A wild year lurches from one extreme to another. The distinction is about stability versus chaos. Recent years have shown us both ends of the spectrum. The almanac's predictions help us anticipate which story might unfold. In Britain, the difference between mild and wild shapes our entire year. So, what's in store for the UK in 2025-2026? The Farmers Almanac has some intriguing insights. The almanac predicts a year leaning more wild than mild, with weather patterns that are sure to keep everyone guessing. Winter is forecast to be cold and stormy, especially in Scotland and northern England, where the chill will bite hard, with a higher chance of significant snowfall in January. Spring will start unsettled, with unpredictable weather patterns, with lingering cold into March, and classic April showers, some heavy and thundery, making it a wet start to the season. May brings a welcome shift to warmer, drier conditions, offering a much-needed respite from the earlier chill. The transition from winter to spring is gradual, not sudden, allowing nature to slowly awaken. Summer is the highlight, warm, relatively dry, and consistently above average, perfect for outdoor adventures and family gatherings. Ideal for holidays and outdoor events, the summer months promise plenty of sunshine and joy. July stands out as particularly fine and settled, with clear skies and gentle breezes. But the calm won't last. Autumn is expected to turn wild again. September may start pleasant, with vibrant foliage, but October brings early storms and heavy rain, especially in the west, challenging the tranquility. November is forecast to be wet, windy, and colder by month's end, as the days grow shorter and the nights longer, setting up another challenging winter, with frost and possibly early snowfalls. The almanac's narrative, a turbulent start, a golden summer, and a stormy return, painting a vivid picture of the year. It's a year of contrasts, with each season bringing its own unique challenges and delights, keeping everyone on their toes as the weather shifts and surprises at every turn. Weather predictions aren't just idle talk, they shape daily life across Britain. A wild winter can halt travel, close schools, and disrupt routines, while a mild one keeps life moving smoothly. Farming is especially vulnerable. Wild weather can ruin crops, while a mild year brings stability and healthy harvests. The almanac's outlook is closely watched by the agricultural community. Our traditions and social lives are also at the mercy of the weather. A warm, dry summer means festivals, barbecues, and outdoor fun. A wild summer can wash out these events. Even our national mood shifts with the seasons. Gray, damp winters can feel draining, while the first warm day of spring lifts spirits. The weather is the backdrop to our lives, influencing everything from the economy to our emotions. The almanac's predictions give us a way to anticipate and adapt to these changes. In Britain, the weather is more than a topic. It's a force that shapes who we are. So, how accurate is the Farmers Almanac? Its methods, sunspots, planetary positions, and historical cycles aren't part of mainstream meteorology. Most professional forecasters view its predictions with skepticism, seeing them as more folklore than science. Studies show its accuracy is mixed, often no better than chance. The almanac's forecasts are broad, so a cold winter might be declared correct if only a few regions see snow. But accuracy isn't really the point. The almanac is about tradition, entertainment, and our desire to find patterns in nature. For many, it's a fun ritual and a conversation starter. Use it as a broad guide, not a substitute for official forecasts. Think of it as weather entertainment, a link to our past, and a bit of fun for the year ahead. No matter what the almanac predicts, UK weather will always surprise us. The best approach is to be prepared for anything, not to rely on a single long-range forecast. Stay informed with reliable, short-term forecasts from trusted sources. Simple home preparations, like checking gutters, servicing boilers, and having emergency supplies, can make a big difference. For travel, flexibility is key. Check conditions, allow extra time, and keep your car ready for winter. Personal preparation matters too. Layered clothing and a waterproof jacket are essentials. A little planning turns potential crises into manageable inconveniences. Preparedness and adaptability are the best defenses against Britain's unpredictable weather. Don't be caught out. Plan for both mild and wild days. With the right mindset, you can face any season with confidence and even a sense of humor. In the end, whether the almanac is right or wrong almost doesn't matter. Its real value is in the conversations it sparks. In Britain, talking about the weather is a national pastime, a social glue that connects us all. It's a shared experience, a safe topic, and a source of gentle drama. Forecasts like the almanacs give us new material for our favorite conversation. We celebrate sunny days, complain about rain, and swap stories of storms. The weather marks the rhythm of our year and reflects our connection to nature. Talking about it is how we mark time and share our hopes and worries. As we look to 2026, let's enjoy the speculation and debate. Whatever the weather brings, we'll be talking about it together. That's the enduring, unpredictable story of British weather.